Let's talk diet today. I want to go over the diet spectrum. But first, let's start off with what not to do. That is standard American diet. Okay? This is what's leading to childhood obesity or diet obesity. This is an increase in sugars, processed sugars, an increase in vegetable oils, which are no good. This is a killer. Okay? We need to ditch that. Let's get into the spectrum. That's the way I see it. On one end, you've got high carb, low fat diets, right? On this end, you got high fat, low carb. Somewhere in the middle is probably where most people should be, depending on the person. Over here, on one extreme, you got carnivore. Somewhere over here, maybe keto and paleo, they're all kind of similar in that they prioritize proteins and fats and are low carb. Over here, you got vegetarian, and vegan is probably the most extreme. Okay, wait, Chris, why are they high carb? We don't eat breads. Okay, well, so most fruits and vegetables are predominantly carbohydrates, so it tends to be a high carb, low fat diet. If you're not getting animal fats or you're not getting animal protein, you're not getting fats, besides from like avocados and things like that. Here's one of the issues. So most Americans probably live somewhere over here, way too many carbs. If you pick one of these diets, it might push you closer to the norm. It'll cut back your carb consumption. So why is carb consumption so bad? It's not as bad. Let me rephrase that. What happens over a lifetime? So if we look at, say, 0 to 100 years, and you're constantly giving yourself carbs, and this could be glucose, not just sugar, just carbohydrates in general. Every time you ingest a carbohydrate, your pancreas has to secrete insulin to usher it out of the blood and into the muscle glycogen in the liver. And what happens is, maybe you start fine, this is amount of insulin, right? And over a period of time, your cells become less and less resistant, or more and more resistant to insulin. So every time you eat some carbs, you need some more insulin, more insulin, so until it's like inflection point, but now, boom, you are diabetic or insulin resistant. And what we see is insulin resistance is sort of the common denominator out of basically all the autoimmune disorders, even some cancers. So the clear thing to do is not give the patient more insulin, but stop putting so much glucose into the system and bring this all down.